Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida's offense will go on the attack first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight reel catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David,
There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Gators are marching down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets him to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Livingston. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck-up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive that it came. What a beautiful touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense will have its first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the Heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Moves around to clear up the vision. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. Oh, he's got some space. He smashes his way through again. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Snap in the shotgun. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Slams it ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They'll try to blast their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Got a man, it's Mosley. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Mississippi State going up tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Mosley. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
When you're coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw again. Going deep. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Shapen. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Now across the 45, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the air on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Livingston. Powers through. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude.
Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Shapen. That's caught, it's Mosley. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Fights off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw. Ball, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him be the rest.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rushes on him. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to pass. It's Chapin. Throws for the tight end. With the catch, it's Reese. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Lost a throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reese. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw on third. Going for 6. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Slips away, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And as time runs out here in the first half, the offense will take a knee and go to the break, content with the lead they've built. The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anymore. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half. Say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points and then maybe help some and alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Looking to throw, it's Shapen. They'll run the screen. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got
off to the races to the right. He's at the top, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida!
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Virginia has put on a majestic performance today, jumping out to an early lead and building on it from there, and now we have ourselves a blowout. They're up 14 over Washington State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you're going to love being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to a completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Gators are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. He'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Glover. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Glover. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Turning it on! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. To the air, it's Shapen. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. That one comes out hot down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Here's the handoff. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the air. It's Flagway. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I don't know how much longer they could have gone trying that field goal. 50-plus, that's tough. The kicker will take it. He gave it everything he could, knocked it off the crossbar, and went in. Nice job.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to...
Here. Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking downfield, it's Chapin. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get you.
Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs, who put them together on a football field. Sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. Now, last season, remember, Georgia was expected to dominate, and Florida really played well. DJ Lagway, the quarterback, gets out injured, but still, this was tied with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Boy, when Lagway went down, it was just such a difference in that game, but it was competitive. Remember, Florida had some mistakes. They had a chance for the go-ahead field goal, a bad snap. Just wasn't a clean game in the end, and the Dogs ended up getting out of there with a win.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Using his legs, it's Clark. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Slides to avoid the big hit. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Ball handed to the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. Bursts into space. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Running play called on third and short. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The Gators come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Georgia's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping. Playing better.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
That's real in. It's Wilson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. What a stiff arm. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle court's been interesting. One side's had the upper hand, the other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Zero running rate. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Bulldogs are in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking for a man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Gators are looking to keep this drive going. First and goal, handoff. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they've got to be very proud of.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Now the try here for the extra point.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. He'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Wilson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And they'll stop him after a short game. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Gators will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Ball handed off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Stockton. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Throwing off play action. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Offense was set up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Ball.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That's reeled in. It's Harvey. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Encroachment defense.
So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. Touchdown, Dogs, as they come roaring back now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. A new set of downs after that completion. Hands off to the fullback. Good enough for first down yardage.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the big fullback here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense already has 1 fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, it's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
To throw, it's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The Gators line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. The tight end has got it. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. And as we take a break, we take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Dogs moving quickly down the field here. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
A run to the left, trying to find Bader. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great catch when they desperately need it. Crucial score, Kirk, makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base.
Who's in the clear? They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Working clock with the ground game. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd and goal.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. But a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here.
A little bit surprised here with this big of a lead late in the game that they're still throwing the football. Let's see if it comes back to haunt them. This is a big interception for this defense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
On the play. 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this 1st loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And the Gators are flying down the field. To the air, it's Wagway. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Using his legs to buy some time. Makes him talk to the hand. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Gators will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time today. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line...
Right down the boulevard. At the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. downfield, it's Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's McGowan. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Law. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's McGowan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wildcats are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the Wildcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. This is a design run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to power it in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time. getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Unloads it left. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Gators come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Lagway. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gators. The extra point here would tie the game. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Working on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Most offensive schemes are predicated on 1st down productivity. That will not go down as a productive 1st down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got the quick completion. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll get rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Finds his man. It's Jackson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good...
Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sturdivant. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Puts it out of the air. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's ball. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's McGowan. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Fighting off the defender. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hester. After the filthy move, he's got room. Huge play there into plus territory. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. They'll go back to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. The short hands. It's ball. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's long. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass. He goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And don't forget, they've already had a field goal block. Good right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockne and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by 10 over Navy.
Hold and fired complete.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Rides the back on the option to give.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to
and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. This offense has it with really good field position. On the run, it's Wilcox.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires left. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. He's going to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Ball. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. 3rd down play from the gun. Makes the catch. It's Sturdivant. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Slides away. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The play-action fake. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Sturdivant. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Manuel.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
And that one's incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly complete. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They've got him before he gets the 1st down marker, and the screen does not deliver. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again.